am I like reaching if I'm saying, well, look, this, I'm not even reaching. This is just my opinion. I feel like the older generations, like, it's a learned behavior to sweep abuse under the rug. Like, I'm talking about my mom's generation, my grandmother's generation, hers before that. Like, like, I'll hear things like, oh, what about the family? What about the victims? Like, oh no, mama's gonna find out. Like, someone break her heart. Like, I don't like hearing stuff like that. I don't like telling someone something and they're like, oh, but what about their family? What they're gonna, find out. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry. It's gonna hurt their family. But what about the victim? Like, that's what I hear from like these older generations. Like, people just didn't say anything. They like learned to just not say anything. And I don't want that in my family. I want to break these generational curses. I do not want to be like that. And I'm not going to be like that. I had a lot of abuse swept under the rug as a child too. And I look back at it now and it's like, the generations before me did the same thing. And I feel like a lot of that's going on. I don't know if some of y'all even, if any of y'all can relate, like, drop a comment, because I feel like this is a thing that needs to be addressed, and a lot of people need to heal from it, And I know I do too. I'm still not over things, that happened when I was younger. People, you carry things with you as you get older. Like, I always would hear people talk about how things affected them, growing up and even when they got older, and I can relate to that now, like my grandmother, like my mom's mom, she got married when she was 14. And, they'll say, well, it was a different time back then. Where I'm from in Louisiana, like, even to this day, like, I lived down there for a little bit when I was younger. And like these people get married super young, like even like 17, like, and that's, I don't know. They get married super young. That's all they want to do. Get married super young. And the men go to work and they start having babies. And that's fine if that's what you want to do. But it's just like, I just feel like, too young is just too young. I just don't agree with that. Like, I look at some of my nieces in my family and I'm like, no, heck no, no, like, what is going on? You don't need to get married right now. Like, no, like, I just feel like it's weird. And, back then when they would get married young, they would get married to these older men. Like, my grandmother was married to an older man and he was abusive. He ended up unaliving himself. And I'm not gonna lie, my grandma was relieved. She told me, like, she was relieved because of how abusive that he was. She had 3 kids with him. My uncle walked in and found him one day. But he was that abusive that she felt relieved. I don't know. It was a different time then. But yeah, like, I am going to make a long video about some of the abuse I suffered as a child and how I feel like all the adults in my life, I'm just going to say it, I feel like a lot of them failed me. Not all. But I just felt like when I was a teenager, everyone around me treated me like I was an adult and like I was the problem. Like, it was my fault, the things that were happening and going on. And it would make me very angry and lash out. And, I don't know. I don't want to say too much. It's making me a little uncomfortable. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. Like, that's one thing about doing story times and stuff. It's like, I don't want to hurt anybody in my family or anything like that, but I am going to talk about it one day. I am going to make a long video about the things that happen and, share some secrets. I think it'll be good. I wanted to do this video diary to get just my thoughts out and maybe like get some things off my chest, maybe meet other people who have the same, like some of the same experiences and want to like, talk about it and everything. Now I'm just rambling. I feel like I'm not getting anywhere, but drop a comment if you agree about the older generation sweeping stuff under the rug.